Hello and welcome back to the 2022 New World Championship presented by Dynamic Discs. This is round 3, front 9. It got cold today, cold and windy, so a little change for the usual Florida weather. Hole 1, par 3, 416 feet. I'm throwing a Heimberg Destroyer, throwing it right and having it fade to the basket. I definitely throw it to the right, and it did not come back at all. So here I am, about 100 feet away, throwing a Firefly for an upshot. That one's high and left, doesn't stick, so I end up with a bogey 4 on this one. Hole 2, 606 feet. I am throwing an Iron Samurai 4. Nice and low and left. It'll give me a straight shot to the basket. Thinking about throwing the Iron Samurai again, but I end up switching to a Halo Leopard 3. Nice little flip up, a little bit of a fade. And I am parked for the birdie. Hole 3, 304 feet. You got the forehand left, mid-range straight at it, or backhand hyzer skip shot. So I'm throwing the backhand with a FD3. Throw it hard and low, get a good skip. Happy with that. I'll have a putt from just outside the bullseye. Good putt. 2 birdies in a row, 1 under. Hole 4, par 3, 354 feet. I am throwing a Leopard on this one, a little bit easier, just so I can get it there. Doesn't quite turn, but it pushes far enough forward that I'll have a putt at it. A good putt, that gets me 3 birdies in a row, starting off at 2 down. Hole 5, par 3, 380 feet. Throw it straight, have it fade to the left. I ended up squaring a tree not too far off the box, so pretty much a shorter shot for this one. My plan is to throw an FG3 to the right and kind of skip it to the basket. Throw it hard and high, get a little too much skip, but I'll have a putt at it. Give it a run. A little low. Hits the pole. It'll be an easy bogey. Tapping it in. That moves me to 1 under for the round. Hole 6, 1,000 foot, par 5. Throwing a forehand off the tee. Hoping to just get it out and skip to the right. Get that, and then I'm lining up an S-line DD3 shot to get pretty far down there. It's turning, and it ends up in a pretty good spot to throw a mid-range for an approach shot. Throwing a mind bender flat and having it turn the whole way to the basket to have a putt. It keeps turning, and it gives me a decent look for a birdie. I got a chance at making. Airball that one low, and then I'll have a 15-footer for par. That one spits right through the chains. Kind of mad, but it is what it is. It was a hard putt. So tap in a bogey, move into hole 7. Hole 7, par 3, 467 feet. Throwing a Heimberg Destroyer out and having it skip to the right. Turns a little, pushes a little into the woods, but I'll have a funky little upshot to save my par. That's a good shot. Easy 3. Hole 8, 844 foot, par 4. Throwing a hyzer over the OB. Cart path and right is OB. And there's woods on the left. Throw it out nice and wide. Get a nice little skip to the left, and then it'll be good for a pretty long upshot. Throwing a Heimberg Destroyer nice and high and wide, having it fade back, and landing just inside circle 1. Splash out right side. Easy par. Hole 9, 1,008 foot par 5. Throwing a big drive off the tee, and then the hole goes to the right towards the end. Get a full flight out of it, and then I'll have a little backhand chip shot up the fairway. Little high, it's going pretty far left. Big cloud of dust when it lands. Actually landed just on the other side of an anthill, so I have some weird footing on this one. Trying to throw a hyzer flip turnover with a leopard, but I hang it too far left and hit a tree. Throwing a razor claw for my upshot and just stick it on top of that little mound. Tap in par to keep me at even for the front 9. 3 pars, 3 bogeys, and 3 birdies.